Hi, I'm Ken Meixel. Welcome to The Good Life.
And I'm Barbara Beck.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's another, great fall day
here don't you love it?
Central Florida.
Yes.
Loving it here now.
We are blessed to be here in Central Florida, and we're blessed to have all of you here with us today as well.
Got some great guests with us today.
We have a show that's going to be so much fun. We have a return guest today who is one of our great friends here at TV 45, and that is Chef Isabella di Vicari. She is the author of a new cookbook, What Can I Bring? We're always wondering that, Ken. You don't have that problem, but we as ladies, Isabella, what am I supposed to bring to the dinner party? Welcome.
Yes,
Thank
welcome.
you. Gosh, it feels so good to be back, guys.
Oh,
Your family. You are part of our family.
And you know,
here.
we are famiglia. We really are, and it feels so right. And you know, when you have that love with the people that are in your life, or you reach out and bring them into your life, what a blessing that is. And really, one of the things that I really wanted to do, especially now, and that was really what prompted me to write this book, is that the upcoming holidays that are around the corner, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, they turned this country upside down. I gotta tell you, people act really crazy, right? It's because we get into what the world says that we need to be doing, how things need to be prepared, what we should be taking. And I want to tell you, it doesn't have to be that way.
No, it can be a joy.
It can be a joy,
Yes.
and I want to take that pressure off of you right now and tell you how to do it.
Well, Isabella, not only are you a great chef, but also you have the gift of hospitality.
Yes.
And when people come into your home, you make them feel like family.
Grazie, Ken.
And that's part of your heritage, by the way.
It is, and that was really the gift from the Vicari famiglia. And people ask me, Isabella, where did you learn that? As a matter of fact, I just did an event, and one of the guys says, where'd you learn that? And I said, my culinary skills? He goes, oh no, we all know you got that from your nonna, all right? And your mama, all right? But actually, he says that other stuff. And I said, that was really just a gift bestowed upon me. It was something that we live and we breathe every day of our lives. And it still is to this day. We bring them back to the table, we hug them, we love them out loud, sometimes a little loud, all right? You've experienced that, haven't you, Barbara, with us?
But Isabella, that is a legacy that you are leaving to your loved ones, and really to all of us here at TV 45, because when you walk into the studio, you give so much love and so much joy, but that's what one of your focuses is to bring the family together in the kitchen, in the dining room, in the home, so that we can pass along all of the love and joy that we want to give to our children.
And you know, that whole concept, all right, is part of why I did what I did.
Well, tell us about your cookbook. We want to hear about it.
I'm so glad you asked, all right?
What can I bring? I mean,
Yeah.
now as we come up on Thanksgiving and Christmas, this women particularly always ask that question, what can I bring?
That's exactly right. People, as a last resort, what's the word I'm looking for? We reach out for the things that are simply prepared. You know, the wine, the flowers, the candy, the chocolates, whatever it may be. And there's nothing wrong with that. But look what happens when you step out and you really put a little bit of time and effort into it. All right, wow, the message that you give is, I care so much about you that I really wanted to make this for you.
Yes.
All right, and that's what I do here. And in this book, What Can I Bring? Is bringing it back to the basics here. I want to bring you recipes here, and I actually do bring them to you in a really simple way. These are recipes that I grew up with practically my entire life, and recipes that were shared with me throughout all of these years. And not only are they Italian recipes, but I have things from Cuba and Colombia, you know, and Venezuela. I mean, all true, authentic things in there, because I want you.
You're international.
Absolutely. You know what? Because I'm a woman of color, as my son Gabriel says, because I love color and I love cultures, you know, and I live and breathe that.
All right,
and
so
that's
Isabella,
what you'll find here.
I'm going to be somebody that's being invited to your home today, and I'm going to say, Isabella, what can I bring? Give me 2 or 3 examples of something that would be in your cookbook that you could tell me to bring that I could do easily but lovingly.
I got to tell you, I put my signature dishes in there first and foremost. My pasta siciliana is in there because not only the base is for bruschetta, but then when you decide to take that bruschetta off the crostini and put it over a beautiful plate of pasta, add some arugula and there are broccoli. Madonna, do you have a whole different flair? And when you walk into someone's home with this beautiful plate, they'll never forget. All right, and not only will they never forget, you'll always get the invite back, and they're gonna say, and don't forget that plate of pasta while you're at it.
Right. Now, can anybody fix these dishes, or do I have to really know what I'm doing in the kitchen? Because you've been to my kitchen before.
Oh, yes.
And you know that I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I am so basic in my meat and potatoes. Can anybody do it?
They really can. They really can. I think I explain it really easily. And the good news is that I'm only around the corner. My number and my email is here, and I'd be happy to answer anyone's questions. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because I want you to get it. You know, I want you to take, whether it was this pasta dish or this wonderful crostini or this wonderful appetizer with my prosciutto. Can you imagine bringing some prosciutto with herbed goat cheese that I make and my date jam? And my date jam is so simple. So here we go. We got the savory, we've got the sweet, roll it up with a little bit of arugula, and my gosh, you won't be able to get those folks out of that plate. You'll barely make it past the front door, all right, and then it's over. The plate will be gone, and it may not make it to the table, all right?
Isabella, is this cookbook for someone who has cooked all their life, or what about the newlyweds? Maybe someone who just got married recently, and the family's coming over for the first time. What can I make?
Boy, are they gonna thank me. That's all I gotta say. Because when your mother-in-law's coming over, you want it to be right.
Yes.
You want it to be right. And I gotta tell you, I give you a whole new twist on this. All right, I'm gonna let you in with a little secret here. You hear people say that when you're going to an Italian home, many want to bring something Italian. And I'm saying, If you're going to the Italians who are the experts, stay clear of the Italian, okay?
Good advice.
Try something different.
There you go.
Get out of your comfort zone,
Exactly.
right?
So everything's not Italian in the cookbook?
Not at all. I mean, the majority is Italian, but there's so many different things you could do with it. And I actually share that you can take these recipes and they could be an appetizer or they could be an entree. All right, you can do either way, you know. How wonderful. And many of them, and I call this, you actually see this on the book, it's called Recipes to Impress for All Occasions. Because I love Italian food, and I'm going to be the one that swears that yes, Italian food is loved by the majority of the people in this world today, all right? And you know what? They'll love it.
That's right. Well, we love you, Isabella. We
You always bring such joy to us when you come in here.
Joy and love. And the only bad thing about her talking about her cookbook is that we don't get to sample any of her great cooking today.
I said that to Jeff. I said, honey, we didn't make anything. Something is not right. I owe you big time, and I promise. There you go.
Next time.
All right.
And the cookbook's name is What Can I Bring? Recipes to Impress for All Occasions by our guest today, Isabella Cucina.
Can I help you with that?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Follow me, Ken.
All right,
Isabella
Isabella's-
Morgia di Vicari.
But the name of the Bella Cucina, is that right?
Isabella's Bella Cucina is the name of my company. And Food with Passion is my website.
And that website is foodwithpassion.com. And to contact Isabella, 407-267-6033. And if you'd like to get more information about her cookbooks and her recipes, you can go to that website, Isabella at foodwithpassion.com.
That's right. You can actually email her directly to that. She said she has her phone number in the cookbook. She has her email address. Isabella is someone who wants to be there for you anytime you want to get in touch with her. She would be glad. And we are just glad that we had you here with us today. Thank you so much.
Yes, it's good to have you back with us.
God bless you. And
God
hurry
bless you.
back when you can do some actual cooking in the kitchen for us.
You can count on
Thank
it.
you,
With a big
Isabella.
plate of food waiting for you.
Thank you, Isabella.